Yes. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya karo more. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya karo more. Tum bin ke dayalu Jagat sansare पतित पावन हेतु तव अवतार मुसमा पतित प्रभु न पाई बिहार हा हा प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी कृपावलोकन करो आम्ही बडो दुखी दया करो सीतापती अद्वैत गोसाई तव कृपा बले पाई चैतन्य निताई हा हा स्वरूप सनातन रूप रघुनाथ भट्ट जोग श्री जीव प्रभु लोकनाथ दया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र संग मांगे नरोत्तम दास श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय हो। श्री नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर की जय हो। चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय। हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंड प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna Mahamantra for 2 minutes, Sargam.
Okay, माता जी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। चरण प्रणाम।
So we are in which verse? 8th chapter?
8 chapter 8. 8.8 Mataji.
So this verse will be describing about how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again resumes his studies. For that, first Upanayana Sanskara is given by Jagannath Mishra, his son. The festival is organized. So last verse we saw about the Brahmin initiation, the qualification for Brahmin initiation, and also what a person, when a person achieves this Brahmin initiation, what are his responsibilities. यज्ञसूत्रपुत्रेर दिवारे मिश्रवर बन्धुवर्गदात्या आदिमानि च घरम्. 8th chapter, 8th verse, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavatam, where for the sacred thread ceremony of his son Jagannath Mishra invited all his friends and relatives to his house. So naturally, this is a very big event. Even today also, when Upanayam Sanskara happens, then they call all the relatives. Because this is the festival where the blessings of the elders are very much required. Very important. Why elders are called? So that they bless the child. The blessings make the child grow nicely, study nicely. That is why for seeking the blessings, elders are invited, friends are invited, relatives are invited. Paramaharishi Sadhyasya Mila Yara Gena Yogya Karya Kurta Lagila. Everybody gathered together and there was really happiness. Everybody was so happy. And they were assisting each other according to their ability. That is how family members, friends, any festival is, they will all help each other. Sri Gane Jaya Ya Krishna Gunagaya Natagane Mraganga Sharaya Kanai Vamshi Vaya. So the women started chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or you can say Krishna's glories, and the musicians played Mridanga, Shanai, and flute. So these are all very auspicious. Nowadays, what all music is actually Shanai should be kept, flute, Mridanga. These all things, they are not, they are Vadya. These Vadyas, they please Krishna. Even in morning Mangalarti, we sing that these all Vadyas are used for pleasing Krishna. The second verse of Mangalarti, where this Vadya has been spoken. Viprakani Vedapade Bhate Rayabhara Shachigrahe Haila Ananda Avatara. And the Brahmanas recited the Vedas, the professional blessers chanted the prayers. The Sachidevi's house appeared to be the incarnation of ecstasy. So whenever sanskaras are done, the whole house becomes like a Vaikuntha. Raya Bara means prayers, songs of glorification, recital of the prayers of messengers. The phrase Haila Ananda Avatar, the happiness personified has appeared. In other words, the marketplace of happiness has manifested. So the happiness, so the exaggerated statement you can say, it's not an exaggerated statement, it is the truth. So such type of exclamation has been put. Yes, the whole house is filled with happiness. So instead of that, what has been told, the happiness of the whole universe has appeared. Personification of the happiness has appeared. Yatya Sutra Darivena Dharivena Shri Gaura Sundara Shubhayoga Sakala Ila Sachigara. Now, Gaura Sundar accepted the Brahmin faith. All the auspicious planetary conjunctions fell on the house of Sachidev. So, right Muhurta is selected and the Upanayana Sanskara is given. Brahma Gayatri is given in the ears, chanted in the ears by the Brahmana. Shubha Mase, Shubha Dine, Shubha Kshanak Dhari, Dharilena Yatyah Sutra, Gauranga Shri Hari. So the all auspicious moment was, the month was auspicious. The moment was auspicious. The time when Gaurahari accepted the Brahmin thread, everything was auspicious. And his age is 8 years. Shobila Shri Ange Yakya Sutra Manohara Sukshma Rupe Sheshava Vedila Kalevara. So now this thread, the enchanting thread, beautified the body of the Lord as if Ananta Shesha surrounded his body in a certain form. Actually, the Brahmin boys look very beautiful when they have the thread and they have shikha. They bow their heads, they have shikha, they have Brahmin thread. They look so effulgent, so beautiful. The sacred thread ceremony of Ananta Shesha is mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. He serves Lord Krishna, assuming all the forms, following forms: umbrella, sleepers, bedding, pillow, garments, resting chair. residence, sacred thread, and throne, he is called Anantashesha, Lord Shesha, for he has attained the ultimate end of servitude to Krishna. He takes many forms for the service of Krishna. Thus he serves him. Shesha is whatever remaining, everything he will do. So Anantashesha, Balaram, he appears as the thread, sacred thread. Now he appears as Anantashesha. He appears as a serpent. He has like a bed. He gives the seva, like the sweepers, like the weddings. Everything has been mentioned. Now he has appeared like a sacred thread. In this way, he beautifies Krishna. Haila Vamana Rupa Prabhu Gaura Chandra Dikiti Sabara Bade Parama Ananda. Everybody were happy to see how Gaur Sundar resembled Vaman. So even Vamana, when he was walking with his kamandalu, with his slippers, with his umbrella, it's looking so beautiful. Everybody were enchanted. Actually, all these things doesn't beautify Krishna. In fact, they attain beauty. Krishna is so sundara, so beautiful. He is the ornament for all the ornaments. When we say we have beautified Krishna with the abhushana, he is a bhushanam bhushanangam. Bhushanam bhushanangam means the ornaments attain the beauty. When Lord Balaram is serving Krishna, he attains the beauty. He is beautiful because he is none other than Krishna. By serving Krishna, he looks more beautiful. The word Vaman Rupa refers to the dwarf incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 18 to 12. Sri Vamandeva or Sri Upendra was born from Kashyap in the womb of Aditi. When the Maya Manavaka dwarf Sri Upendra heard that Daityaraja Bali was performing an Ashwamedha sacrifice, he went to the sacrifice with a desire to accept 3 paces of land in charity. The material world consisting of the 3 modes of material nature, 3 modes of nature, is only 1/4 of Lord's creation, whereas the transcendentally pure spiritual world constitutes 3/4 of this creation. The word kaya refers to the gross material world. The word manaha refers to the subtle material world. And the word vaka refers to the spiritual vaikunthas. Yeah. Therefore, Shivamandeva begged for 3 steps. Maya Manavaka. That has been given here. So he is asking for the 3 paces of land that are beyond the realms of gross and subtle material worlds, or beyond the reach of material sense perception. The gross world is known as Bhuluka, the subtle world Bhuvarluka, Vaikuntha beyond the 3 modes of nature, which is known as Swarluka. One should surrender and offer everything in worship at the lotus feet of Krishna. In the material world, there is no conception of Vishnu. Vasudeva is situated only in the state of pure goodness. Lord Vamandeva accepts only the gifts or footsteps that are offered by his devotees. That is the teaching of the Vaman incarnation. Therefore, a person who desires purification is instructed Rig Veda. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Sureha Diviva Chakshur Agatam. Materialistic worshippers of the sun god compare Lord Vishnu to the sun, which rises and sets. This is a materialistic conception of what is called Trisandhya. Although Lord Vishnu is the Lord of the 14 planetary system, he sometimes comes as a Vaman Deva and sometimes he displays a form measuring 3.5 cubits. The Supreme Lord, Gaura Krishna, exhibited the pastimes of Trivikrama by begging alms in the form of a dwarf Brahmana. So let us see this verse where this purport is very important purport, where the comparison of this material world with the spiritual world has been given. This material world is just 1/4. of the whole creation and Krishna's world, the whole spiritual world is threefold. So here these words, Kaya, Manaha, and Vaka has been. So we say na Kaya, Manaha, Vaka, Kayena Vacha, Manasendriyarva, Vidyatmanava, Bhaktisavava, Karoni, Yajna Sakalam Parasmi, Narayanayi, Samarpayami. So when we say Kaya, when we say body, Kayena Vacha, Manasendriyarva, Manaha, the subtle. So Kaya refers to this gross body. Manaha refers to the subtle material world, that is the subtle body. Man, Buddhi, Ahankara. When we say Vaka, actually Vaka refers to the spiritual potency where their mother Saraswati wants us to speak about Krishna. So here Vaka refers to the spiritual Vaikunthas. Now when Vaman Deva asked 3 steps, what are the 3 steps? So these 3 steps actually they are beyond this gross and material world and even beyond the material perception. So when we say gross world, this is Bhuloka, Bhu, Bhuvaswaraha. But here Vaikuntha world beyond the 3 modes of nature is known as Swaraloka. Why here Vaikuntha world is also known as Swaraloka? Where all the demigods they sing about Krishna. That Vaikuntha has been spoken, not the Swargaloka of the demigods. We have the words in Bhagavatam where in Naimisharanya, the 3rd verse of Bhagavatam, where very, very clearly it has been spoken that they want to hear about the Lord. They want to hear about the Lord who is glorified by all the Devatas. So that is what is spoken. Swargaya, Lokaya, Satram Swargaya, Lokaya, Sahasra Samamasata. So here Swarloka, we should not be confused. Is it Swargaloka? Is it the Swargaloka of the demigod staying? No. This is the Vaikuntha where Swargaya, Lokaya, where the denizens of the heavenly planets, they are all glorifying Krishna. Now, Krishna is glorified. For the purification, what is given? Rigveda mantra is given. Om Tad Vishnu, he is that Om. He is that one syllable. Om. A-U-Am, which represents internal, marginal, and external potency. Krishna is in charge of all these 3 potencies. Tad Vishnuho Paramam. Who is that Om? He is Vishnu. Vishnuho Paramam, who cannot be stopped entering anywhere and everywhere. Padam Sada Pashyanti. Surayaha. So the Surayaha, the Suras, the Daivi Gunas, or the divine personalities, they always want to serve and meditate upon the lotus feet of Krishna. Diviva Chakshurakatam. In this way, Diviva Chakshurakatam. So their eyes gets purified. So their eyes gets purified, their consciousness gets purified just by serving Krishna. Just by meditating upon the lotus feet of Krishna. So in this way, here very nicely it has been said, just for the purification, one has to meditate on this verse. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Parapadam Sada Pashyanti Surayaha Diviva Chakshur Atatam Apurva Brahmanye Teja Dekhi Sarvagane Nara Jnana Arageha Nahi Kore Mane. So when Gaur Sundar is decorated with Brahmin thread, Naturally, the head is shaved, there is shikha. No one considered him as an ordinary child. So beautiful, so wonderful. For elaboration on the word Brahmanya Tejaha, one should refer to the Srimad Bhagavatam 8.18.18. And for an explanation of the second line, one should refer to the Srimad Bhagavatam 8.18.22. So this is a homework for one who is going to speak on Sunday. So Nirmala Mataji will decide who is going to speak on Sunday. Give these two verses where Brahmanya Tejaha has been spoken. What is this Brahmanya Tejaha? हाथी दंड खांडे झुली श्री गौर सुंदर भिक्षा करे प्रभु सर्व सेवकेर घर. Now with a stick in the hand and a bag on his shoulders, Gaur Sundar went to beg alms at the house of his servants. That is what is done. They are sent for Kashi Yatra. So nowadays, till the gate of the hall, the children are taken, the boys are taken. Even our Narayan Damodar was taken till the gate. At the time they should beg the alms. But in the Vedic times and even in Gaur Sundar's time, they were sent for Gurukul. At the time of the sacred ceremony, the brahmachari should recite the Gayatri mantra before the acharya, and he should accept a sacred thread, a belt made of straw, kaupinas, deer skin garments, a danda, water pot, ring of kusha grass, an umbrella, prayer beads, and a container bag for begging alms. Being decorated in this way, he should get alms from his mothers. The sacred thread ceremony of Gaur Sundar was properly performed just like the ceremony of Vamandev, as described in the Srimad Bhagavatam 8.18, 14 to 17. So this whole section of Brahmanya Teja can be taken from 14th onwards to 22. Just a synopsis of these verses, where Vaman Deva's thread ceremony has been glorified. Yar yatha shakti bhiksha savai santoshe prabhura jhulite diya nadigal hase. So everybody was so happy. Lord's servants all gave alms in satisfaction according to their ability. All the women smiled as they put alms in Lord's bag. They like to give alms. If anyone has a son of 8 years, then do the Upanayam, take the alms and give it to Jagannath Center construction. Vijapatni Rupadhari Brahmani Rudrani Utapati Vrata Mani Vargere Vargera Gruhini. So now the chaste wives of Brahma, Goddess Saraswati, Shiva, Goddess Parvati, and various great sages, all to the form of Brahmana's wives. So the great sages' wives like Aditi, Anusuya, Arundhati, Devahuti, everybody came to give alms to Lord Sundar. Shri Vaman Rupa Prabhura Dekhiya Santoshe Savai Judite Bhiksha Diya Diya Hase. Everybody was very happy to see this Vaman Rupa, Vishwambara's Vaman Rupa. And they smiled as they placed alms in the Lord's bag. Prabhu Karena Shri Vaman Rupa Lila Jivera Uddhar Lagi Sakala Khira. Lord also enjoyed his Vaman pastimes, which were enacted for the deliverance of the conditioned souls. When Lord was enjoying. Jai Jai Shri Vaman Rupa Gaura Chandra Dana Deha Hriday Tumara Pada Dvandva. So everybody were happy. All glories to Gaur Sundar who accept the form of Lord Vamana. Please donate your lotus feet in charity to my heart. What is the prayer which Vrindavan Das Thakur is asking? Please donate your lotus feet. This is the highest donation which a person can ask. Shh. No talking. So this is the highest donation a person can ask to the Lord. Give your lotus feet in charity of my heart. The second line of this verse means, O Gaur Sundar, I pray you manifest the lotus feet of the Vaman form in my heart. In this regard, one may refer to the complete surrender of Bali Maharaj, recorded in Srimad Bhagavatam 8:10 to chapter 22. So that is the highest donation which a person can ask. Bali Maharaj told, keep a lotus feet on my head. Yeshune pravurayatyah suprera grahana sepaya chaitanya chandra sharana. Whoever hears this topic of Lord accepting the Brahmana throne certainly takes a shelter of Lord's lips. So in this way, Lord of Vaikuntha was enjoying in Sachimata's house, enacting various pastimes which are actually very confidential, even in the Vedas. Henamate Vaikuntha Nayaka Shachi Hare Vedere Nigula Nana Mata Lila Kare. This is Nigula, but this is very confidential. Here Nayaka is Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. Sri Gaura Narayana is the Lord of Vaikuntha. So he is a genius in all the scriptures and the source of all the opulence of Lord, of knowledge. Nevertheless, acting like an ordinary person, he rejected the foolish consideration of the material scholars and glorified the expert consideration of the learned devotees by manifesting a desire to study grammar, just as Krishna studied under Sanitari. So this is very important, Vyakarana. To study Vyakarana, the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to study Vyakarana. In fact, he is going to teach Vyakarana. He's not just studying Vyakarana, he's going to teach Vyakarana. Even today also there is a Vyakarana which is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The person studies that Vyakarana, he is expert in everything. So here we'll start. Any questions you can ask. No questions. Sunday is Panihati festival.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, Alam means what? Alam, A-L-M.
A-L-M. Am meaning Diksha.
Diksha. Okay, Mataji.
Sustainable.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, just two questions and one stupid question. The first question is that you refer to the gross world as
Every question related to Krishna is not stupid. Every question is something to Krishna.
Okay. You in the purport you read the gross world is known as Bhurlok, subtle world is known as Bhuvarlok, and Vaikuntha is Swarlok. So Vaikuntha Swarlok is okay because it is beyond the three worlds. But gross world is Bhurlok and subtle world is Bhuvarlok. Can you explain again?
Because our consciousness cannot go above this Bhuloka. Even this Bhuloka cannot be understood properly. So all the upper planetary systems, they are technically known as the subtle lokas, which cannot be understood with our
so that is what, subtle. Second question, Mataji, is this that you said about Vak, Mother Saraswati. So you said here it refers to spiritual potency where Mother Saraswati wants to speak about Krishna. So my question is that just as we have Mahamaya and Yogamaya, do we have also two types of Mother Saraswati, one who speaks about Krishna and one who helps us to speak about Vedas and material words?
Actually, Vaku Shakti refers to the spiritual potency. And the spiritual potency refers to glorifying Krishna. But because of the influence of Mahamaya, we speak something nonsense. There, it is again you can say the Maya Shakti of Saraswati, which makes a person speak nonsense. But if he is somehow, somewhere criticizing a devotee or Krishna, their Saraswati Vakya.
Yeah.
Their Saraswati will completely change the meaning. So again, it is Yoga Maya, Mahamaya. Demigods also take that help and they will also put a person in illusion or bring him out of the illusion.
The last that question I was referring to, that it is in text 19, 1-9. the chaste wives of Brahma, Shiva, and various great sages took the form of Brahmana's wife. Then they said that all that Rudrani refers to Karyati and all these Aditi, Anusaya, Arunaditi, and Devahuti. So these are all Lord Parshas. They were born before. Arrangement was made by Lord Balram. So they take part in the they take a part in the playful leela of the Lord. So till there it's okay, Mataji. But now my stupid question, my question is that we are also hearing all this katha. We are also hearing all this katha, which is being spoken by your lotus feet. So what is our status in this leela?
It is said Krishna Katha acts like a Ganga, purifies three planetary systems, purifies the speaker, the hearer, and the one who is asking the question. So
Yeah,
we are in the process of purification.
so this is just our.
So this is the words from the 10th canto, Bhagavatam. 10th canto Bhagavatam. I'll tell you the verse. Very clearly it has been said. What is the status of a person who is hearing? Then what is the status of a person who is speaking also? Both has to be true. No? So the verse is like this.
But what happens when in this hearing and speaking process, one is like there was that Katha you had told us that he heard about that Ram and then he took out his weapons and went out. So what happens that when we are hearing and speaking and then one enters into the villa as if he is present over there. So what level is that?
We are in the Anartha Nivritti stage now.
Yes.
So the Anarthas has to go. How it will go?
Purification.
By hearing and chanting.
So
Find out that words. Find out that words. Hearing, chanting. Anarthas has to go out.
शृण्वतां स्वकथा कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवण कीर्तन
I am talking coming.
Radiant story of Bhadrani.
This one. 10.1.16. Vasudeva katha prashna purushan stri punatihi bhaktaram pritchakam shotrams tatpada salilam natha. Let us memorize this verse. Vasudeva katha prashna. Katha is happening. Prashna is also happening. Purushan stri punatihi. Three purushas, three people are purified. Bhaktaram. Bhaktaram means speaker. He cannot sleep, others can sleep. I cannot sleep. If I am speaking, I cannot sleep. If Sugandhi is speaking, Sugandhi cannot sleep. Anybody who is speaking cannot sleep. So Bhaktaram. Pratchagam, who is asking question, he is also very attentive. Shotrans, there is a chance of the Shotrans sleeping. That is why it is put in a sequence. Bhaktaram. Pratchakam Shotrans Sarpala Salilam Yatha. So in this way, the entire world is purified by the Ganga water emanating to the toe of Lord Vishnu. Very beautiful verse. 10.1.16. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you for all the answers.
So Sunday we have
10.1.16.
16. I shared it in the group, Mataji. I shared it on WhatsApp.
Okay.
WhatsApp.
Thank you, Mataji.
Another one is Sunday we have to celebrate Panihati festival. Raghunath Das Goswami is very important festival receiving mercy from Nityananda Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Dahi Chira festival, we have two types of Dahi Chira, that is Dudh Chira and Dahi Chira. Both the chiras will be made in the center. There will be no Kalyan class on Sunday. Canceling the Kalyan class. Those who are from Kalyan, they can come to Chaitanya Center. Let us celebrate Dahi Chira festival. This is very dear to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the devotees can come and make Dahi Chira. 11 o'clock onwards, we will be doing the seva of making Dahi Chira. I will be sharing the recipe. So accordingly, we will make it. I will be offering Dahi Chira to Jagannath. Hare Krishna.